down for the Lucky Door prize. Cat's taking names for that. And also, if you're a non-qualifier and you want to put your name down from a $50 encouragement award, give your name to Cathy as well. Alright, good luck, guys.
Testing, testing, testing. Testing, testing, testing.
Are we on yet?
Testing, testing. We all good?
Thanks, mate. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay.
All right, welcome to the semi-finals of the King's Cup here. We've got the top 4 seeds have all made it through. I've got Travis Crawley here with me in commentary, and this is Paul Pike.
Afternoon, Pikey. And afternoon, viewers. We've the action's already underway, and Stevie Woods has won the first frame against Ace, and Justin's well on the way to winning the first frame against Rusty. Welcome everybody. It's, the semi-finals are a race to 10. As Pikey said, the top 4 seeds made it through, and it's with the format of the draw. The last 2 rounds have been blind draws, so it's sometimes it doesn't work out that way, but the top 4 seeds have made their way through.
I think they're all fairly evenly matched up too. Could be close matches.
I think when you got obviously 4 of the best players in Australia in the semi-finals, we've got some fantastic conditions here. The tables are really playing well. You get rewarded for good play. You certainly get punished for bad play. Big thanks to Kenny Nicol. He's in charge of the audio visual setup here today, and certainly over the weekend. It's a fantastic setup, and all credit to Kenny, bringing the King's Cup for 2021 live to everyone throughout the world. I think the setup's too good, but we've got 2 big screens in front of us. We don't know which one to watch, especially when... Okay. Okay.
Justin with another chance here.
Good shot by Alec. That was a really good shot that should win the frame now. Yeah, and as you said, Justin at the table. I don't think Rusty's really been on yet, to be honest. He's got his way through.
He's definitely a momentum player, Rusty. Once he gets himself fired up and going, he's nearly impossible to stop.
Absolutely. He had a real big scare against Matty Harmon a couple of rounds ago, and somehow he just got out of that match. Oh, we've got a couple of young people trying to sell us some raffle tickets. What do we got, sweetheart? How much? Lee Rayner. Afternoon, Lee. Thanks for tuning in. I think I unmuted myself. Yes. Thanks, guys. We just got ambushed by a couple of kids with some raffle tickets. I thought we were safe up here in the booth. You're never safe. All right, so I've lost track of what's going on.
Justin's on the red. One shot.
Okay, so he's got the big pocket down the rail there.
Straight off the yellow. That's a good shot.
It's almost impossible to miss this commentator curse. I think there's actually a little bit of jaw there where he can miss it. Nope.
All the way.
All the way. So that's Justin shot off to a 2-0 lead. He has looked sharper than Rusty this weekend. I think he's just going through his gears.
Yeah, he had a pretty comfortable win match before. 8-1, was it? 9-1.
Against, yeah, so Justin's come out of the quarterfinal against Michael Massal. Rusty's come out of his quarterfinal against Dean Welsh. Both fairly comfortable victories. And the other two semi-final losers are commentating right now. Pikey got done by Alec. 9-3.
Yeah, 9-2, I think. 9-3. Yeah, something like that.
Steve Woods took care of me. And I'd like to say out of the 4 losers, I got most frames. I got 4, so got done 9-4. Woods was just phenomenal. So,
yeah.
So what do we got? Be interesting to see if Rusty really needs to find another gear, because he's not gonna get through against Justin with the way he's been playing. Justin's just too clinical. And Pike, I'm sure you'll agree that it's really good to see 3 of the 4 semi-finalists from New South Wales, demonstrating New South Wales 8-ball. Just total dominance of Australian 8-ball at the moment.
You had to call on the government to stop the Vics from coming.
Mate, we've got some pull. You still got through the net.
Yeah, snuck in. Yeah.
Another great pot out by Woodsy. He come through a really tough round of 16 match against Jason Tanaskovic, which went 8-7, and from all reports it was Jace had a big opportunity at 7-all. Something he's going to take away and learn a lot from that mistake. And Woodsy's taken hold of that opportunity with both hands. We've liked been a bit further up, I think, Rusty, but this is really a must-win frame for him, even so early in the match.
It's been a good clear-up so far.
That was a must-win frame for Rusty.
The other thing with Justin, he came back from overseas and had to do 2 weeks in hotel quarantine, so he's probably keen to have a bit of a hit.
Yeah, look, I know a few people did ring the government and try and get him to do an extra couple of days in there, but he got out Thursday night, and clearly they must have shipped in a pool table or something for practice. But he hasn't missed a beat. Like I said before, he's just going through the gears. We've got 2-1 on both tables. $164 viewers. Come on, share the feeds, everyone. This is quality pool out there. Share the link to your Facebook pages. Let's get everyone involved. It's like I've alluded to in posts throughout the year. This is the This is the first unofficial Grand Slam event of 8 ball in Australia. This is this one, the Killer Crossover coming up in August. Big shout out to Troy Ruddling. If you want to get the Killer Crossover, I know they're taking entries now. There's only 48 in that, so don't miss out. Like I said to Troy about 20 minutes ago, make sure my name's in power, I'm playing. Then of course we go on to Big Guns in late September, which is the third Grand Slam. No entry details out yet. We like to wait for...
That's on the grand final weekend.
Yes, AFL Grand Final weekend.
Yeah.
Essendon and Giants won't be there, so no worries for me. And then of course we go on to the finale. We've got the Australian Singles in October. So I think it'd be great to turn that into an official Grand Slam and get a big prize.
See Steve Wood's looking quite good there in that clear up. Takes a 3-1 lead. It's definitely 4 of the best you'll see in Australia. Quality pool. Big break from Alec.
Not ideal, but it is there. The balls have sat.
Yeah,
I think for semi-finals, it's very doable. Both players hit them really well, but it's a very doable out for Alec.
definitely. There's nothing blocking anything really.
It's just one of those ones you really got to get your white in the right spot. They all go somewhere. And while we were watching that, Justin's missed a ball. It's true. It's on tape. We've got a comment there. Commentary's cutting out every few seconds. We've got our technician straight onto that. I think it's probably because of some of the things Pikey's saying. I think Kenny's cutting him off. What was that?
There's a containing shot from Alec. Not sure if it's...
I took my eyes off that one. I went over to the Justin frame and I don't know what happened there with Alec.
His first shot he didn't land great. Okay, sorry, we just had a few technical difficulties with the stream there. It dropped out for a bit, but we're back now. Hopefully, all good.
Did we lose the stream or just lose the commentary? Okay, so we're back. Okay, let's get a head around what's going on out here. So Alec and Stevie could. This has got potential to turn into a
Good battle.
an arm wrestle.
Yeah, I think the Justin Rusty match will be more freewheeling, clean potting. Alec and Steve Woods might go to ground in a few frames.
And you can see there, Rusty's he's pulled up short. He's like we said earlier, he's just not on yet. He's just not. He hasn't put it on a dime.
I struggled with the table in my last match. Everything overhit, underhit, overhit, underhit. Like the pace was just a bit tricky.
And then he's pulled up a bit straight on that, so he's got a knife to zip up the table.
Yeah, he's very straight on it, isn't he?
Might have to do some more magic to make the white ball sing here.
And he has.
He has. So all three shots he hasn't been where he wants to be, but the class just gets him through. But we all know that as the match gets deeper, those shots become so much harder.
Yeah.
So if it's 7 or 8-7, the pressure just mounts as the match goes on.
And honestly, you want to keep the game as simple as you can, don't you? You don't want to be playing big shots every time you walk to the table.
So we are keeping an eye on the comments board. So any questions from anyone or any compliments? Anyone want to give the commentators a rap? Feel free. Both matches here at 3-2. We've potentially got a couple of classics on our hand. I don't think my wife's watching yet, so there's been no smarty pants comments come through. Big shout out to Melly.
So I think Justin's big chance here. He's got them all out in the open.
Gee, that red's just bumped to advantage there. It's made a lot easier. You can just roll this in and get on another one in the middle without much trouble.
Nice angle to run down. Probably take the corner red first and then the middle one on the black.
Yeah.
It's got a little closer to it than he would have liked.
Yeah, it's pulled up just in time for him.
Just in time.
Just in time. 4-2 to Justin. That thing was a master break. Don't know much about that. Tried to extract the black ball a little bit there, but he's got a lot of work on his hands here. Woodsy.
Yeah, hasn't landed well here. Rusty looking for a big break here.
Oh,
Oh, he's got kicked into the middle. Ouch.
and where are the balls landed?
Have a look at those yellows.
It's a little bit of work. You still got to get in amongst them, don't you?
Looks a bit like a road map to me, Trav. You just work down the table. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I think the first 4 are pretty easy. I think. We'll see how he goes about it.
There you go. Yeah, probably the one just top side of the black is. Don't think it goes back in the middle or the corner. So it's a little nudge on it though. And
So what Justin's doing now is with these first 4, he's got to navigate how exactly he's going to tackle the next 3, I guess. $183 viewers. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Let's get that up to 1,000, everyone. Share. We got 2 massive semi-finals, and it doesn't matter who wins. We're gonna have a massive final. So
yeah, long race, 2 race to 10. I think is the final race to 11.
11. These are race to 10. These 2.
Yeah.
Right. So I think Justin's gonna keep himself high for that top yellow.
Unless he takes it.
He's gonna take it into the right bottom corner, I think.
He could take it next ball.
Yeah, I think that's right. He's going to keep the
Yeah.
white. He's going to run through a little bit.
And then just screw across to the side cushion and back out.
Yeah. So this is the key shot. I think he might have wanted a bit more run through than that.
Yeah.
I don't think he's happy with that at all.
No, he's very hard to hold this now. He's played it off the black.
Did it hit, did it?
Yeah, it looked like it just tipped from here.
Not sure whether that was 2 shots or not, but
Yeah, I'm confident it made the cushion. We are looking at the replay. Big shot for Alec here. Big shot for Alec. That's a great hit. He's landed so fat on that double.
that is, he's landed well. He uses his method of calculation for the doubles. Seems to get quite a lot of success with it. So
Yeah, each to their own, I suppose. Nailed it. The arm wrestle is on.
Rusty probably needs to disturb maybe the yellow or the black to get on that other red. Yeah, straight into the black. That's a good shot.
It's sometimes it's you just can't predict Rusty's shots. He's just at another level of thinking. But I still think there's a little bit of work here.
Yeah,
I don't think he wanted to take. Have a look. I'm not going to guess. Okay, that's made it a little bit easier.
not quite straight, but tell you what, he probably didn't really want that one in baulk to get back on the black as his last ball, but that's what he's facing now. It's going to be a Rusty deep screw.
Yep.
He's got good cue power, doesn't he?
He did that pretty good.
Yeah.
Good out by Rusty. So yeah, as we discussed, Justin's pot out there, though, the first 4 were fairly easy, but it's all important to get onto that main ball. And
Yeah.
At this level, semi-finals against you know, I will say best players, some of the best players in the world, you just can't get them back at the table.
Yeah, you certainly got to take your chances when you get them.
So Alec has tried, but he's back at the table.
And Justin's had a dry break there. Rusty's pounced on the yellows.
I think we're going to see 4 all very, very shortly.
Yeah, there's not much traffic in the way down the bottom. The black's probably the trickiest ball.
Oop. Well, I would have liked a bit further. You got a bridge over that red.
Yeah, didn't want to be bridging, did he?
No, he's got a queuing. He's got some queuing at it.
He's bridging again.
Well, called it early. He's not hitting them 100%. But because he's a freak, he can still get out of situations.
No, I didn't. Yeah, there it is.
Big frame for Rusty to get back to 4 all. Good angle on that yellow.
Yeah. Okay, we're back. We've just hopefully upgraded the connection a bit, so hopefully it won't be as laggy and choppy now. Let us know if it's any better.
Good clearance by Woodsy there. Alex ruined that miss ball early in the front. So Rusty broke this one and threw the white straight in the middle, so
Justin's got a good chance. He's got the one red on the side rail, but Woodsy with the power break. Lost the white a bit, but did pot a ball.
no, he threw his shoulder out. Up to 197,000 views. Sorry, 197. A little bit of deceleration there from Justin, so he's starting a couple of mistakes starting to creep in. He's not happy with himself at all with that.
So Justin's ended up not great. Needs a big double here, I think, and get position on the red.
I think Rusty's coming to favourite for this frame. I don't think it's very easy to double this and get on the other red, to be honest.
It's not easy. Not easy at all. He's just played the chip out.
Yep. Probably the smart thing to do. So Alex is at the table. Good opportunity here. Woody did get a ball off the break, but then took on obviously ended up pretty ordinary, but took on a hard yellow. And
yeah, I think yellows are definitely the better choice here.
A good opportunity for Alec. Welcome to everyone who's just tuned in. Semi-finals of the Kings Cup 2021. Got some absolute screamers here in the semi-final.
Rusty, big chance here.
Ooh. Wiped its feet, but it went in. Alec just trying to navigate his way through these last 4 balls. They're doable, just got to, you know. Okay, yeah, he's going to roll this down the rail and obviously disturb the black and the yellow. This is a little bit, look, it's obviously you've got to do it, but if it hangs, he's...
yeah, he needs to pot it.
Yeah.
Well,
he's
put a little bit of side on it, I think. Either that or hit it a fraction thinner than he meant to.
I think he might have lifted up on that shot. Look, what's the replay?
Maybe played to hit the black full, put a little bit of side to hit the black, and he's put too much.
Yeah, I think looking at the shot again, he has caught it thin, but it's still gone in. But I think you catch it a slightly bit thicker. It obviously it still goes in, and you do run into those other balls. So what's going on over there? Oh, Justin's at the table. Well, when the Titans clash, things happen, and obviously Justin and Rusty have got a lot of respect for each other's game, and that's a good shot. What's the magician going to do here? Oh, Rusty's going to be sick. He really had this frame, and all Justin could do was play a couple of smart containing shots, and he's done it. And even against a player like Rusty, he's got back into the frame. Now he's favourite to win it. That's a handy result. That's a good shot. Now back to the Woodsy game. Still got 2 shots there, Pike.
No, I'm not 100% sure on that one.
Big win here for Justin. Big frame.
Yeah, that was a bit of a steal for Justin, wasn't it?
Woodsy taking advantage of a little mistake from Alec earlier in the frame. Goes to a 5-3 lead. Ball potted. I'd have to say yellows will be the ball of choice. Justin just checking out the black if it passes down past the red there, and from this angle looks like it does. I don't know if you noticed, Pike, I think, I don't know if it's been watching Alex over the years, and for a number of years he had a 9-ball cue to break with. And I was never a fan of it, and I don't think he got the, personally I don't think he get the best results, and it looks like he's gone back to breaking with his proper cue. Just an observation.
No, I do remember in the old days he always had the 2 cues. You're right.
Maybe he just got sick of taking 2 everywhere he went. But dry break, and Woody's got a lovely table here.
Big chance to step out to a 3-frame lead.
Yeah, at this level, just one mistake, it really can snowball into three or four frames in quick time. It wasn't that long ago. Woodsy wasn't looking that comfortable out there, and it was a real grind. But just a couple of mistakes from Alec, and Woody's starting to look like he's really on top of the game.
Yeah, Justin's ended up very straight on this second last yellow. He wanted a bit of an angle, and he hasn't quite got much. You might see him try and deep screw back off 2 cushions, I think.
It does look very straight. These are tough shots.
Yeah, he screwed out off the 2 cushions.
So what he's done there, he's actually cheated the pot, because he had to create the angle to punch the white straight into the back rail. It's such a tough shot.
Yeah, he made it look easy, didn't he?
He does. He really is good at that shot. And a lot of players try that, and you draw the ball, and you just think, why didn't I just pot it properly? He's hit that high.
Oh, I tell you what, Rusty will be loving to be back at the table.
Oh. We're going to try and extract this ball right now.
If he can get there. Now he'll try again.
I think he's got 4 more cracks at it.
Well, he's missed the pot.
Has he got the sneaker?
No, surely not. Surely not.
Oh, I think he's got it.
Oh,
Lawrence is
unbelievable.
starting upstairs. Kathy's running the comp. So if you're around up there, that'll be helpful. So she calls out the names. I'll post the link to the draw.
Justin is just... He's, I don't know if it's a grin or a grimace.
Oh, big opportunity for Alec. These yellows are just sat fat. This is,
Meanwhile, Justin's still shaking his head.
so yeah, I think he might.
He can't...
You need to just run in behind the red?
Well, he can't even really do the swerve because the other red is... he can't go out wide because the other red's in the way. He's going to try. He needs to swerve it quick, but then the swerve run out real quick. Nah, it was...
He's got a free double now.
Rusty's got a gift here.
Big opportunity for Alec, like I said. They're all there. These are the ones. These are the tough ones as well when you're 6-3 down.
The good thing with Alec's game, I think he's very, very measured, and he, I don't think he changes too much with the pressure, you know what I mean? And you sort of get the same consistency each shot from him.
He ran out of position on his second shot. He is fighting.
Yeah, that second last shot that got him in the situation he is now. But
big shot, this one. That was a good shot.
Yeah. So he's just got to negotiate his way back past the black and the reds. He's going to screw it.
Screw straight back, I think.
He's come up a little bit short. He would have liked to have been the other side of the yellow.
Yep. We've got Justin and Rusty at 5-all. I think they're taking a 5-minute break. That one's on a knife edge over there.
This is a big frame for Alec too.
Oh, this is
3-6 down. Cannot let this one slip.
Is he going to get creative or just take his medicine? Yeah, he's just taking his medicine. Big miss there.
Ouch. They're the ones you kick yourself over, aren't they? So I think Woodsy will just throw in a little bit of a snooker here. Alec will just touch up behind it, I think.
Yeah, that's probably the right thing to do, or you'll do that angry two-cushion, try and do that two-cushion escape and get a miracle result.
I mean, there is a way to get out of it there off the two cushions. You're right.
Yeah, the angle's there. It's he will go close to hitting it, so it's not a tough angle.
He is having a go. Yeah, 2 shots. So. And giving him an open shot at the reds too, so very dangerous.
Look, still a little bit of work, but gee, it's a lot easier when you're 6-3 up to do. You've still got the option to pull up behind another ball, but they're all there. He's hitting them pretty good, Woodsy.
He's landed on the one down the cushion. Perfect. Very, very nice positional shot there.
Rusty and Justin are back. Rusty doesn't muck around. Even his 5-minute breaks only take 3 minutes.
And a nice break too.
Sure was.
All very open. Oh, Justin's missed the one down the cushion. Woodsy's missed the one down the cushion.
Yeah, I got it. Have we missed any comments over there? Got Greg Laurie participating. Afternoon, Greg. Of course, Greg's from Tasmania. Tasmanians are doing their going through their state titles at the moment, getting all their rep teams ready for the nationals in October. While we're on state titles, Northern Territory just finished their state titles. Their teams are picked, ready for October. Well done to the Northern Territory 8 Ball Association. Tuned in a little bit over the last 5 days to their event in Tennant Creek at the Memorial Club. Beautiful place, Tennant Creek. Who else we got? We obviously New South Wales.
Have they had their annual barbecue yet?
Yeah, we had our annual barbecue last weekend, and we looked around the table and had our teams picked. No, but we had like I said in a post through the week, we had our best turnout from people in different parts of New South Wales ever. All, Tamworth, Orange, Cowra, of course Sydney, North Coast.
What about Greater New South Wales, where you normally get the rest of the team from?
Well, good pot out, Rusty. And no, look, we've got a few guys obviously in the. There's an area that's sort of grey.
Grey area.
Grey area that's on the north New South Wales coast border with Queensland. Got a couple of guys up there on the Gold Coast, Coolangatta area. It's a grey border. ACT are going through their trials at the moment. The ladies' team's picked, I believe. That's good. The South Australian Masters team, what a ridiculous side that was. Did you see
Justin's gone in off there and they haven't come out too bad. Quickly, Rusty could go from 5-all to 5-7.
There's that one ball on the left. Next to that red, I think that's the only one he's got to get on. And just concluding the round of Australia Rap, SA picked their Masters team. And that's a ridiculous team. Pike, I don't know if you've seen it.
For which state?
South Australia.
Okay, no, I haven't seen it.
Alec and Stacey Vine, John Barton.
You've got just a little bit of experience there, haven't you?
The Masters division is getting tougher every year. And obviously just coming out of COVID, we missed last year's Nationals, and it is shaping to be some serious teams lining up this year at Nationals, so it's going to be one hell of an event. Ooh. That was always going to be the tough ball.
Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't try and get square on it off this bottom one and run into the red. It would have been an easier way to run into the red, but
Good clearance from Woodsy.
Mm, 7-3. The lead extends.
It does. Justin shouldn't have much problem escaping. I guess he just doesn't want to leave Rusty an angle on that yellow to break the other yellow out. And
What a
he's
great,
done it.
that's a great escape.
Look, the problem there is I guess he's put that red safe.
Yeah.
Maybe he's allowing Rusty to get his yellow out now. I'd still rather be on reds here.
Yeah, I think try and find a hidey spot right up in the balk. Oh, he's got kicked. Oh, he's came up okay.
Not even close to the same as yours.
Justin's just said in Rusty's, he's not even close to the same as your fluke.
Good shot there from Rusty.
Yeah. So Justin could have a go here, getting back behind the black. There is a fair bit of room to get behind it.
Just with those yellows, I think they're
That one
so
up.
easy to escape from.
Yeah, but he could have a go at the pot out, and the one up in the balk is not ideal for him, being all on its own. But yeah, I don't know. Throwing in a snooker, like you say, is a big target to hit with those two yellows. Oh, he's knocked the black on.
That's a good
No,
shot. That's a good shot.
I think, is it on?
Yeah, it's on.
I think it's might just be on. That was a clever shot, knocking the black on there.
Ooh.
Offside.
Just got to run it around.
Mm,
Not a great split from Ace.
got to come around 3 cushions here. Probably doesn't want that one in the balk for the last ball either, does he?
That's not bad.
Maybe get up on it now.
Alex, he's just done a really nice shot there. That was a really... He's timed that one down the rail lovely. And he's got a nice little split.
Still got quite a bit of work to do, Alec.
Well, before that last shot, there was a lot more work to do. So he's in a great spot now. So, you know, sometimes you think you got a pot out, but sometimes you got to woo up.
Absolutely.
But we'll see. We'll see how he's feeling.
We have got the Blancs comp up the top, the non-qualifiers comp going on as well for everyone who didn't make the last 8.
That's why we're here. We don't get to qualify for any of the matches going on at the moment.
But we did get a compensation prize. So
What do we get?
I think it was 480 for the last 8.
Oh, we got some cash.
Yeah. So I think the losers of the semi-finals get about 950.
Okay.
I think the winner gets 4,500. Not sure what runner-up is. Somewhere in the middle.
All right. So big shot here for Justin. Got it. Yeah, that was. He landed really nice on that last red. And I think the black does go, but a mill either side, and you either catch the yellow or catch the draw. So good shot. Yes. Good clearance from Alec. Now on the
Yeah, that was a key shot knocking the black on at the start by Justin. Very good clear up.
Alec did pull up earlier. He did just play that purposeful safety shot. So he's and Steve Woods will go for the pot out. So the way Alec's balls are sitting, I guess he's inviting him to go for it.
And Rusty's gone in off there on the break.
Well, there you go. Alex has got back to the table. He's invited Woodsy to have a go.
Alec must take this chance. Absolutely must. 7-3. If he wants to get back in the match, this is a golden chance for it.
Yep. Big shot right now.
Yeah, you're right. That was probably the black ball. Like, that was the hardest shot out of the whole clear up.
Yeah. Still a lot of work for Woodsy to do here. So, but yeah, you really want to pot them and get yourself going. You don't want to be fumbling your way to the line. You want to be feeling good about what you're doing out there as well.
Absolutely. Big confidence, mental side of the game in this too. Like,
all right. I'm going to call it. He pots out now. That's enough.
That's enough?
That's enough.
You've seen enough?
He's not the goat of Australian able for nothing. He does this one.
I wonder if the yellow does hamper him a little bit for potting the red.
Oh, I think he starts down the bottom here. He just...
Yeah, he can see enough of the cue ball.
Yeah, he gets started.
No problem.
He's away. So once again, welcome to all the viewers out there. We've got 267 people from different parts of the planet. Welcome to our viewers from the UK. Send us a message. Give us a wave. Tell us where you're from. Watching the comments come through. See Greg Laurie getting political statements going on. Yeah, Malcolm Turnbull's fault for the NBN. Oh, good little kick for Alec there. That was a lovely result. That's okay. That's actually good.
Yeah, it just stuns across to the side rail. So Justin's pulled up there.
He had to pull up. I don't think you could see the edge of it. I think he was stuck on the other red. Coming from Luke Tulloch from the red centre, Alice Springs. Yeah, mate, the final's going to be on probably half an hour after the semi-finals finish. It all gets wrapped up today. Big shout out to all our friends in Alice Springs. I'm sure everyone's returned safely home from the NT titles. Just 500 k's up the road from Tennant Creek.
Place you'd know pretty well.
Been there a few times.
Yeah.
Travelled the Stewart Highway a number of times. It's a lovely road. Didn't want to go around the two cushions there, so he's... Come on, knock it in, Alec.
Oh, yes.
That's a good... That's
So, 4-7.
so much needed.
Keeps the match alive.
Sure does.
Yes,
Bradley Henwood from Grafton, New South Wales.
Justin's just dropped that red in. I think has he got the angle here to just run into the yellow, or do you reckon he's running past it?
I think he's clipping it, which is probably a result.
Just got to be careful he doesn't land behind it. It's about the only way it can go wrong. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's gone into it full-blooded.
7-6 to the Jazz.
That's a good example of some people might play that a little bit tentative because they think they're running near the yellow, but if you actually pick your line and go into it full, I mean, it shows excellent cue ball control, doesn't it?
Sure does. Luke Walker from Wales.
What a break. Justin has just obliterated that pack. Have a look at the yellows. Reds aren't bad either. Big.
That's not a bad break at all. I'm sure he'd love to get rid of that top yellow first, but the angle's just a...
Yeah, screwing into the reds.
Yeah,
He might be able to squeeze it down the side.
yeah, I think he's going to go... I think he's going to take another one.
He's taking it.
He's taking it on.
Can he just take half the pocket and come down the side? No, he's got the angle.
Yeah. Okay.
That's about where you want to be, isn't it? Pick it up and put it there. So we got a question from Phil there on the chat. Yeah, yes, the cue ball is just slightly lighter than the other balls in the Aramith pool balls that we use here. They're using the Pro Cup balls for this tournament.
Of course, the object ball's a 2-inch. The white ball's 1 7/8 of an inch. So yeah, ABC for this put out for Justin. Yep, got on that beautifully. Opportunity knocks for ace.
So not a bad time for Justin to take a 2-frame lead at 8-6.
Yeah, the best place to have Rusty when you're playing him is in his chair.
It's the only place.
Oh, I'm going to take your word for it. you phoned a friend. Oh.
Are we back on now? Okay. We just had the commentary down for a moment again. Kenny's still working on the stream.
Okay.
Hopefully he's found the fix now.
We're on an angle now, huh?
We need the...
So we are still here, everyone. We're
Oh, that's a big shot from Rusty there.
This has been a big out from Woodsy as well. Jeez, have a look at out. The commentary was down, everyone. We've just had changing a few IT settings and technical things.
Rusty's got the angle here to get on the black too.
Yes.
That's a great shot to land with that angle. It's
Oh, on a dime.
yeah. The key there was getting the right angle, and he's played that last shot to get on the black perfect too.
So
Good.
we will get to everyone's comments. We're just waiting for
Good to see players showing their class when they're under the pump too.
yeah.
Because that would have been a big difference, 9-6, 8-7.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, Alex sunk the white off the break.
Oh. First glance, I think yellow is pretty good here.
I would have to agree.
They all link up really quite nicely here.
Yeah, I don't think this frame's going to take much time to finish. Good angle. That's going to get in amongst them nicely.
Land in the middle of all 5 yellows.
Yeah, he'll be able to raffle which one he takes next shot. Well, maybe not.
Yeah, he didn't quite come through as enough, but
Okay, that's where he wanted to be.
now he's in the heartland.
Yes.
He's got a choice of 4 yellows here. Probably trickiest one's that one into the middle. I think could possibly just drop it in now.
I think so. Oh, no, of course not.
No. Yeah, I think you get rid of that and you leave these bottom 2 yellows for the last 2, but I don't know. There's a few different ways you can go here.
Yeah, well, look, it's just how you feel comfortable, isn't it? There's no wrong way.
You could take away one of these bottom yellows first, but
Yeah, this is the way this is the way I'd go. Yep. Just suck straight into the side rail, put it out, then you're away. Oh, I had a little stun shot. That was all right.
that's a great angle.
That's all right. Just, one ball away from a 9-4 lead.
Very handy lead. So Rusty's away on the other table too, on the Reds. Looking to level it at 8-all.
Yeah, probably went a bit far.
It's interesting watching Rusty's games. His position sometimes is a little looser than the others, like a little less measured. But he makes up for it with a lot of...
He just knows how to. He just got the class to get out of trouble.
bends the white ball around a bit more than some of the others, I think.
Yeah. I don't think it's a big concern for him. He can usually put a lot of balls some people don't really want to take on.
Very, very different style to Alec, isn't it? Like, Alec is very measured on his shots. Like, I mean, Rusty is still in a different way, but.
This has been a good clearance so far. Oh, he's hit it high.
Oh. He's just chopped the black. Oh. Will Justin bury the white behind the yellows over on the other side?
No,
or?
I think he's going to break him out right now.
You don't reckon he's going to play the drop snooker?
No. No, I think he knocks his ball in the corner
And knocks him out.
yeah, the extraction's coming.
I reckon.
It's absolutely because you
Yeah.
just need half some luck and you're out there.
And you try to play that dead weight roll across the table if you get a slight drift off, and yeah.
No, look, you shouldn't even be at the table, so you just be thankful you're there and you have a chance. Missed it.
He's missed the black too.
Wow, that was such a bad shot. That was such a big target.
Yeah, he won't be happy with that.
No, not at all. He'd be really upset with that one. It was probably too easy. I guess he probably took his eye off the prize a little bit. But
I think possibly he was leaning over, like quite stretched on it. Maybe that's why. But
good afternoon, Trent Reinheimer.
another New South Walian.
Another New South Walian. Hey, we've got embassies in every state. if you're on New South Wales embassy soil, you're in our state. Comment from James Georgiadis. How much is in the Kolkata? Mate, I wasn't here for the Kolkata Pike. You might be able to answer that.
No, I'm not 100% sure either. They
They were still driving down from Sydney.
I have a feeling it was around the 10 grand mark, but I'm not sure.
What other comments have we missed? Well, we're back, everybody. We're still trying to sort out the technical stuff to ensure the stream and the commentary's coming through nice. Yeah, just the internet speeds here. A bit fluky, but while we're away, Steve Woods has finished the match, winning 10-4 against Alec Evreniadis. And Rusty's found a bit of mojo and
He's
got
won.
a 9-8 lead.
Won the last 3 in a row, Rusty. Was 6-8 down.
Yeah, 9-8 in front and at the table with work to do.
Oh, he's going to double the
This
red.
is a big shot.
He's going to double the red.
No.
Didn't get there. It was kind of not a bad time in a way to take that on.
Yeah.
You know, like there's still a lot for Justin, but obviously you would have liked to have made that shot, but
Yeah, Justin's got a lot of work to do here.
you might see him take the. Oh, he didn't get the double. Yeah.
Sort of helped a little bit, but it certainly blocked that pocket off.
Hasn't left Rusty too much of a pot here either.
G'day, Tush. Throwing in a few comments there. Hello, Jody. Cheering on Justin. He's up against it at the moment, but Long Dang, g'day Long. Loves having his say, old Long. Yeah, like I said, just getting Luke Hoff from Sydney. Haven't seen Luke for a while. That shot there just put a lot of pressure on Justin.
Certainly is, especially with the scoreline. Rusty on the hill. Justin needs to make absolutely certain of what he does here. Absolutely. Big shot if he tries to take this off the red straight up.
Ken, have you tried starting the NTU, restarting the NTU? Yeah, so me and Pike are sitting there and Kenny's trying to tell us all the technical problems that are going on. Pike and I are just glazing over. We haven't got a clue what he's talking about.
Not much you can do. So Justin's took that ball to get a bit closer to this yellow, so now he can play it off the red much easier.
Which will open the pocket. So
Plays cushion first, I
he's
think.
down for it now.
No. Oh, he's tried to play cushion first and just hit the one spot where you don't pot it.
And you know what? He's unbelievably that the red's still got access along that rail back into that pocket.
Someone just asked on the chat, does Rusty ever play a safety? Well, he just did.
There you go. Tick that box.
He's just turning the screws, keeping the pressure right on.
Yeah, this is Australian pool at its finest. These two are certainly in the conversation when you're ever talking about Australia's best player. I think there's no doubt. Justin's probably the number one cueist in this country in all disciplines. Rusty's obviously come off a final in Geelong, losing to Jake. He won Townsville, beating Jake in the final there. And now he's looking to try and get into the final here.
And
at
he was also in the final at Ballarat against Jake.
Ballarat.
Sorry, not Ballarat.
Geelong.
Geelong, yeah. Yeah.
He didn't make the final in Darwin, the Darwin Open.
Yeah.
So he failed there. Some might say that he didn't even show up.
Speaking of the Ballarat tournament, it's actually back on this year.
I've heard that.
Yeah, in November. First time it's been on in many, many, many years. It used to be one of the biggest tournaments in Australia.
Would you believe if I tell you they actually won that event? I beat Alec Evreniadis in the final. I can't remember the year now, but it was a long time ago.
Yeah.
It was in a basketball stadium.
Yeah, they moved it to Melbourne for a couple of years towards the end, but then it stopped running. It was at Q Sports, I think, for a while. And
I think Rusty's allowed himself. Look, I don't know if he's allowed himself, but Justin's got back into the frame.
yeah, I think Justin's favourite now, I would have to say. Unless Rusty can pull out some magic here.
I think right now, Justin's feeling a lot more comfortable about this frame than he was 5 minutes ago.
Yep. Rusty bringing a soldier down. He doesn't have many soldiers left.
That was a good shot. He's got 2 shots. What did we miss?
We must have missed that. Well, Kenny was changing over the... We didn't... Wow.
Kenny stitched us up there.
So he's... Oh, he didn't get the kick out. He didn't get the kick out.
That's how he lives by the sword, dies by the sword. That's how he plays. He's going to give this a ride, isn't he? He's going to smash it into the yellow and try for the triple.
What about the back triple off the yellow, full length of the table?
What he's going to do.
He's done it.
Oh.
He's gone for it.
That's in.
Oh.
Have a go, you mug.
The old back triple off the yellow, full length of the table.
Justin's little sphincter was firing up there as the ball was heading towards the pocket. But he's alive. Ladies and gentlemen, this looks like it could go hill.
It's definitely entertaining to watch, isn't he, Rusty?
Absolutely. He's one of the biggest characters in Australian 8-ball. And he's well known not just in Australia, but around the world. Oh, he loves the English.
all of them.
George Herney or Heaney or something. Heaney, yeah. I think George backed out of that match. He wouldn't have got within a ball.
Tell you what.
Well, there. George Tierney would get absolutely towed up by Rusty. that match shouldn't have even happened. It shouldn't be allowed to happen. Well, this is the shot right now.
Yeah.
This is the shot he has to make. Everything else is in.
Well, the good thing with the yellow near the black too, he can use that to just nudge it down the cush as well. I think 2 visits in hand, I think he's pretty... but still got to knock him in. A lot on the line at 8-9.
Yeah, AJ, we may have to go R-rated.
If Rusty wants to win this match, he probably needs to pull up his pants.
Yes, I believe so. Just having a crack. Well, you couldn't script it.
No, I know. There we have it. Yeah. Well, let's just have a shootout for 1 frame, Trav.
1 frame. Hill. A terminology that's come into our game from, I guess, over in the United States.
Rusty's to break as well.
Here we go. Strap yourselves in.
A very,
9-9.
very important break here.
Deciding frame.
Yeah. And
Try.
no ball. But a couple of little situations, conglomerations of balls together.
Yeah, this is not going to be over in a couple of minutes. There's going to be some deep thought going on here.
You're not calling the pot out.
I'm definitely not calling the pot out here.
The bookie's just given 40-1 on the out. I think
Big shout out to Dan Lynch.
Dan's just given Kenny the mail on how to fix the stream, but I don't think we're going to do it until after this frame. We don't want to lose it.
It's tough to work with amateurs, but
Yeah,
I feel your pain there, Dan.
we need you back, Dan.
Just working with Kenny is
Nah, Kenny's put in a lot of hard work this tournament to keep the stream going. I mean, it's
It's a
For
very
every-
professional outfit.
for everyone sitting at home, you get to watch it. He's not, yeah. So, what's Rusty doing here? He's playing.
He doesn't want a slow frame.
No, he's I try to open things up a bit.
He got stung last frame with that.
But he has given control back to Justin at the moment. Justin's at the table, and
But I think Rusty just thinks he's got balls around there to extract that trouble yellow. So he's not worried about it at all. Now Justin's under the pump.
what about you roll that long red in down the rail, and then you play the other red off the red near the yellow, and they're all on.
I didn't even see that.
Yeah. I think you'll see Rusty try and cover up this top corner, won't he? He's surely not going to have a go here.
I think this is in or over.
No, he doesn't want it in. Didn't want it in. That's a great shot. Oh, is there room behind it, though?
Yeah, I think there is room. Where are we at with the viewership, Kenny? Are we up to 1,000 yet? That's part of my contract. I usually don't commentate if there's less than 1,000 people listening.
So Justin's managed to squeeze the red in behind the yellow there. Still got that tricky red behind the other yellow though.
322.
Yeah, 300 odd viewers. Be good to get quite a few more for the grand final.
Oh, we'll get it up to 1,000. Everyone's going to share the link. At the break, we're going to go to
And
4D, HK, LDR.
Yeah.
What is it? All the technical terms. We're going to go.
Oh yeah, the stream will be beautiful in the finals. That's all been worked out.
And of course, Stevie Woods is waiting patiently in the final for the winner of this one.
Do you reckon he'll cover the black here?
He'll
Like
put this one and put the other one across.
You reckon he'll try and drop it over, sit it over the pocket?
I think so. I think he'll play it. If it goes, the white will go all the way up to the other end, so he can run that other red across in front of the.
That'd be a nice shot, wouldn't it? Cut that in down the cushion, open up the bad red. Nah, he's just played the cover.
Oh, let's cover the black.
I think that's a wise shot under the situation.
Yeah.
Rusty's going to try and put the yellow in front of the red. Didn't quite get there. So, Justin. He's played the layup. Justin's just tied this frame down.
Yeah. Justin's now into probably $1.30 favourite.
Yeah.
And this
Rusty is going to need to come up with some magic here. He's playing the black.
Yeah, he's gone all in.
He's deliberately potted the red and he's put the black up there. He's made a mess of things. Give Justin something to have a think about.
Yeah, like we said, this is the frame Rusty did not want to have. He wanted an open frame.
Yeah, I mean, it's all about that. What's he doing
He's
here?
going to give this a bash. It's a free shot. It is a free shot.
Yeah, fair enough. That's fair enough. That's not bad.
So the pot out is on. I think he would love to be on that ball over in front of the yellow first.
That might be his last ball now. Well, maybe
You
not.
don't want it to be.
Yeah. Tricky. Getting back out of it for the middle ones too is tricky. A lot to think about here. Yeah. I think he'll probably take the one over the black second ball. Deep screw out off it, do you think?
Well, he's trying to come to terms with exactly what his last ball's going to be, and he needs to come to terms with it and accept it. Okay, yeah. So the ball near the black will be the last ball, and he's got his head around it, and that's how you have to actually believe in what you're doing. So he knows exactly his path now, and he's going to go for it.
Like you say, it's not ideal getting on the black off that ball in the pocket. He's ended up quite straight on this red.
I think you can stun it down, or even obviously screw straight back off 2 rails.
He's got a slight angle. He's all right. All right, so this is the shot. It's that the yellow behind the black gives him a little bit of little bit of traffic to get on the black. The other option is just take it in and play the black long to the bottom corner, but
Oh, I think he just gets out of there, and I think the fine cut back in front of the yellow.
does he come right back out past the two yellows, or does he just come out?
I think it's just a thin slice, and the white goes back to where it is now. He's going to screw back out. That's brilliant.
He's on it.
Wow.
Well done, Justin.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Justin Sajich winning 10 frames to 9. He'll go on to play
Congratulations
Steve
to
Woods in the grand
Steve
final.
and Justin on making the finals. Commiserations, Rusty and Alec. Well
We'll be
done,
back.
guys.
We'll be back.
The final will be starting at 3 p.m. We're just going to shuffle a few tables around and make things a little bit more comfortable.
That's 45
if you're
minutes,
here
isn't
to go in the
Half an
draw
hour.
for the lucky door prize,
They said 3 p.m.
you need to put your name down on the
All right,
list.
so we'll be back at 3
So,
o'clock Eastern time. That's in 37 minutes.
Kylie up the top, Kylie Evans right up the top.
Thanks everyone for tuning in. Another link will be released for the grand final.
She will
That'll
be
be
taking
Steve
the
Woods
names.
and Justin
Also,
Sage.
if you didn't qualify,
And look forward to
through on
speaking again
Saturday,
soon. Thanks
you
everyone.
Can put your name down for an encouragement award, a $50 encouragement award. All right, thanks guys.
I'll have to make sure it was a bit dodgy, and it definitely didn't go. Yeah, I thought that's pretty risky. They didn't go.